be circumvented. John heads over the top, and it's really just him who's gotten past this.
He is fully committed. That is crazy. The G2 flank is so quick behind them, but
too fast.
It might not even matter, honestly.
Sky Smoke's going to be in the way, but Trent will be able to see above it. Bang, no takes contact, finishes him off. That wall's still in the way. It's awkward. And Bang can now fold back. In the post plan, it's Valorant and Jonah, two of the hot shots for G2 last week. It's NRG, absolutely stellar. And getting into this match.
How could they possibly do anything against this crossfire? It's just going to be way too effective. Sen clean that up with ease.
Got itself a bit awkward, but you can see Narrate's able to get ahead of it. Trent, though, with a better weapon, steps up, steps out. It's going to be a Prowler here to clear Lamps, and Zekin knows he has to push. This is an awkward angle, but the sting is across the side. Jorgamo is felled. Trent here needs to watch over towards Showers, and a Paint Shells would look to dig Leaf out of that corner. The spray comes straight through Triple and picks up the deadlock.
I'm kind of mad how much damage. Miserable angle, honestly. Jonah is in this long range, should be able to pick them apart.
That's on Zekin. He was low health of the two, and he's going to be seized in place, at least having to get a spike down. Oh my goodness! Decayed to one. Zekin still fancies a bit of a fight. Swing on this corner, he's 26 health, and it doesn't seem to care. Valen's coming for him, though, and almost pretty diligently here by Leaf. He's waiting for someone to blink first, and Leaf, one of the less armored players, out of the picture now. That's a deadlock, unavailable. No wall to slow things up further. Trent awkwardly set out in the open, and bang, deals him a death blow instantly. That looks like he's lost a fight with the lawnmower recently, but I tell you what, he's hitting the shots when they count. Be able to make his way forward up on this A side here. G2 trying to converge, and there's a late wrap, but Jorgamo's about to run into resist. Are you okay? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. No, nothing. Oh my god. G2, they have stacked up here. Sen could try to teleport away, but that's not going to be the case. They are going right in there. Narrate with the first.
Remember, the guns are awkward here. There's two rifles for G2. They're really going to squeeze some value out of it, but it's going to be Trevor the Classic. And then Jordan.
Operator. Going to be a value here. Zekin over the top.
Okay, is eventually fell by Jonah P. There. Orbital strike over towards Triple. Narrate's going to take that position up, and Jonah was going to be in trouble either way, but Leaf has found himself too out of fence, now going for the annihilation. Narrate's able to catch on the jaw, but Leaf can lock it down. And Zelsis eventually will descend into Shelove's lair.
It's all about finding success in this Viper's pit, finding kills. Zekin is going to get the first. There's a showstopper as well.
Doesn't connect. Valen's able to bring him down in midair, but Narrate goes to work inside halls anyway. Rifle now out, ready to go. Trent steps forward. There's a poison orb in the way. That was just a tap of the spike. Narrate, though, has got a timing. Surely Bang should be able to hold his ground here, and he does. The Viper's been instrumental, and now Narrate steps up. A little bit wayward. Jonah knocked low, but Narrate now might need to rely on Bang, and he delivers at least one. Trent, no time to work with him, knows it. Has to sheepishly back away from the spike and work it out alive. It's sick play at the disposal of Sentinels, but they're staying at A. They stick it there as well.
Yeah, they go for a relatively safe plan, and Leaf is able to get that first. Bit of a spray through smoke, instant trade.
Okay, Narrate caught in the grab net though, and Jonah's able to find him. Zelsis doesn't need to overextend from this spot, but Jaw is inside Shower.
And one of the problems is Bang is still miles away. He has to get here in time to help Zekin.
He's been sprinting. Paint Shells here. Valen just teases that out. There's also a snake bite on the spike. Zekin's got to be wearing Bang in trouble. Jaw's able to trade him out. Now Zekin will fall. It's tit for back part of this A side, no matter what round it's been. Valen just crushes Zelsis, who's had a quiet opening to the series so far, and he's surely going to work. Bang gets in there, Frenzy fires off. Valen's forced to back away here, and there's Bang picked up the op, goes to work with it. A little bit dangerous.
Might at least have an opportunity here for a plant, get some more cash for Sen on the future rounds.
Backside, yeah, that's where G2 are filtering into now. One in the chamber for Bang, but it doesn't connect.
Steadfast in the positions right now. Jaw's even creeping more further forward, and now they have the audio cue on Bang.
There's no one to really cover Bang from that position. John is trying to watch, I think, in towards that Lamp's position. Can't see Valen.
I can't believe Bang is alive, down to 7 HP, and
there's the contact take. Valen wins it out. It's going to be Zekin eventually starting to open things up a bit more. Valen's going to be forced off this line. John's still teasing a plant, but not quite sticking it. Zelsis is set up in Shower, though.
They get the info on Leaf and a fast trade from Zelsis. That was crucial.
Good reposition there from Zelsis. Valen now again, still controlling that backside. The anchoring has been important victory part of the map.
And Leaf is trying to entrench himself here over towards Lamps. He's going to have support from Trent backside. Can he catch a timing?
Oh, ugly. Okay, Leaf's able to get away with it though. He's stacked up with Trent inside Lamps here. And Zekin's ready for a backstab attempt. It's going to be Trent winning it out. Over on that Lamp side now, the options are getting limited for Sentinels. They've got to make a play here, but Jonah is a problem. Another Sheriff pick. Down to Zelsis and Narrate, and they're just caught milling about the sites. A full capitulation for Sentinels there.
Second time in back sight. Oh no, he's being botted.
That is so rude. Narrate though, caught inside the vestiges of the dimensional drifts. It takes some team damage and there from the molly as well. Awkward stuff, but he's in and on the site. That's the most important part. Eventually, G2 getting cleared out. Valen determined to give it a cat of himself here and not give this space up for free now. Had to walk into the fight. Taz bangs head off.
Oh my god, and he just gets out of there. Waiting for his teammate. Valen is playing this so intelligently.
And there's no plant still. Zelsis doesn't have the space. Nice shot here on the Leafs direction. And Valen! Oh yeah. You can sort of see it can be skirted around by Narrate, and he does so. Zekin so far playing inside the smoke, and he's caught Jonah already with a paint shell, but the spike was stuck.
Yeah, he's just able to lob that over. Leaf is tucked into the corner. This is a cheeky little position.
Everyone's in smoke. No one can see anything. Narrate with his back there. The Leaf gets caught out. John here on the swing, and the timings have been very good here for G2.
John he can't do anything at half range. He's just stuck in lamps now.
Whatever he can get. Now eyes over towards that lamps direction. Trent a little ostracized here inside shower. Valen knew that Zekin will be taking the fight to him, and Josh found another timing. He just, just moves out of lamps at his own opportunity. And there's no reprisal, there's no trade. It is so hard for Sen to get a defuse here. And he's going to keep popping out, taking a shot. Pops another one.
Swing off that Prowler.
Jaws already had so much damage to Zekin. He just styled on him, bro. He just did the Dougie on that boy.
not the shorty and lamps again, man.
Somebody get a stretcher. Bro is vibing. Last 4 rounds, Jorgamo has been massive. Now, it's 2 rifles handed over to G2.
I mean, this one's just done. Time to save.
Okay, bye.
Time to save. Really, really bad right now.
And these crossfires have already been set up, Wyatt. G2 have fallen back into those strong positions, and Sen now have to take this side. They do have the flash to work with. Oh dear. That's a molly that wasn't blocked. Yeah. That's going to give them the hot foot and force Sen to disperse away from the spike for the time being. Battles on a little angle, maybe even a timing over the top here. John able to find one, narrates, rifle chimes in. Jonah's been marked and can just sort of try and take a swing on this step, maybe just force.
Everything invested, Zekin is caught yet again.
Zelsa's able to avoid the annihilation, crucially Narrate has to hold his ground. It's coming too fast here for Sentinels to clearly deal with. It is Zekin showstopper. That strikes at the heart and takes the brimstone out of the game. Jonah's up on the cubby though, catches bang as he walks on out. Does he know there's a player backside? 2 of them are there. Sentinels gamble correctly.
Opportunity to pop out that right side just in case, but he wants to go forward.
Leaf is watching this. Obviously, we can hear the sonic sensor. Narrate's able to win out against Jonah and flash himself out of that smoke, if I'm not mistaken. And Zelsis is slowing things down from Hookah.
Both Sen players are just isolated little mini games right now. Zelsis, that timing.
Oh, it's a rat. Valen shot in the back as well. Won't be given a chance to escape, but that spike is out in the open. Trent
right around Zekin wants to avoid being caught in the grab at this time, and he does it.
That's a very nerdy grab net. Set up, there's Narrate. That takes Trent out of the equation here. No Teho on deck. Okay, flash out of the smoke again for Jaw. Oh man, oh, that's a problem. That might be a slight wrinkle in the plan here for Sentinels, Wyatt.
That is just outrageous from Jaw. Narrate, unfortunately, stumbling his way into those bullets at the end. And this should be it for Sentinels. I mean, Baker trying to make something happen. He's got a lot of cash right now. Maybe get that first kill towards Lamps. Trying to do something. I mean, Leaf's precision with controlling over towards Lamps. And that's another free one.
Narrate's done his job.
Staying for more.
Yeah, done more than enough, I would like to think. Second losing out, though. That's a value losses. Well, now there's going to be Lamps control set up for G2. Yeah, they'll be slowed up here a little bit. That's to be expected. And in the meantime, Bang is wending his way towards them on his late wrap.
Yeah, that'll allow Bang to maybe get a better, more optimal timing on this flank.
Face your fear.
Sen had a little bit of utility to get back in with on John. He's got that Haunt, Prowler, etc.
Spike planted.
Jonah is watching for this. They spot out Bang. He just needs to live. He just needs to be a nuisance.
Yep, keep him contained here on short. The best thing he can be doing right now. And there's the orbital strike. It's Armageddon.
It's even Nightfall.
It's a pretty good Nightfall. Yeah, 2 players now. They know there's some heavy presence over towards the Lamps direction, but Narrate loses out there as he comes out of deep drift. And Jaw, feet planted inside Lamps. Impossible to clear until John finally carves him out with the operator. But that's Sen now down to 2 players. 4 up for G2, and Zelsis has to go looking for something, an edge to find. It's the Tehu off the map. Spots Leaf as the smoke clears, but it's not enough! And it's like he's not missed a day of regulation play. Leaf ends the...
Bound to come in any second now. Yeah, here it goes. Paranoia. Site taken for free.
There's Leaf, top mid, finds himself two. He's off to the races already. And that dirty stage wall blocks off the spawn side of A, so G2 get into that site for free. Bang aware.
He is so aware. He instantly pings that out. But Jonah should have a teammate to assist. Surely right now, fully isolated.
And Jordan doesn't quite have the timing, but the swing is good. He finds two with the frenzy. And chalk up, get another pistol round here.
That full B split, three-pronged attempt.
Yeah. A weird spot for Zekin to be this far into the round, I'm not going to lie. Jaw absolutely unprepared for that. Okay, here's Zekin though, mid, caught by the Stinger, the classic. And now some degree of boba control obtained by G2.
A G2 that are patient right now, taking their time. Narrate going to get swung on, traded out by Jonah, but Jonah's at the proper range to deal with that.
There's Trent, emerges. Far too quick for John to do anything about.
These are two players now with rifles for G2. Leaf pushed forward, has the ability to escape as well.
Weird little off angle he's got here. Might have seen a barrel there from Bang and he's waiting for him. Yep.
Oh, gets the dink.
Chunks him down to 12. Fake TP there. Zelsis has got a lot to do himself. He might try and flash Bang into the site, but he's just too low. Now G2 slowly able to fall back over towards that main direction. God, he's low. All right. Shock here as Leaf will stay entrenched. Time to scratch his nose even. Clearly, not enough pressure being applied to him. There's the tickle. There's the shot. Bang's head ripped off, but it's up to Zelsis now. Tough situation to get yourself out of, down to 8. And Leaf can bide his time. Knows he doesn't need to do much more.
Faking that they could be pushing up there. Want to respond by going into mid. They've been funneled into that trap.
Curiosity killed the cat, Wyatt.
Dealt with easily at long range.
And it's the fake of pressure at A that gets them curious at top mid.
Exactly. G2 have absolutely worked them on this round. Oh, what is happening, man?
Massive in this situation. Zekin gets across the gap. Heard, and now it's a nice little fault line. Doesn't catch on the jaw though. He's big chilling. Able to push up Link now. We'll see a rendezvous off the spot there for Leaf. Awkward place for that shorter to go to work, but Trent now needs some backup. 4 bullets in the chamber. Not enough to fell narrate, but he and Zelsis are low as it gets. And Leaf capitalizes. Now they're all 1v1. John v Leaf. Leaf with the advantage now. Happy to tease this out.
Just wants to bait out a shot.
Oh man, he's dirty! Schroeder on the B site. Jonah's entrenched here. Relay ball comes in. He can't test it, and Zekin slides in for the fight.
He can't even help on the flank. He has to break Jonah's wall.
Oh, some spray though gives Leaf what he was looking for. This is 2 players up now for G2. Nightfall already expended.
Last player standing.
It just had to be a raw challenge there. This is falling apart for G2.
Out of dodge, G2, they do have him absolutely surrounded, and he does get punished. The Trent in the same lurk spot again.
They're chilling in the slow orb. Happy enough to be there. Joel might have seen Zelsis around the corner now, looking to try and back away. No, he almost caught a timing. Trent barely alive. But still in fighting form.
As was Jaw brought down to 40 HP.
Spike planted.
Jaw, look at him, aware. They know Bang could be coming. 2 players are ready to face.
One is good. Leaf's not able to find the swing timing. The rendezvous position is cleared.
Zelsis wants to give Bang something to play off of. Stun doesn't connect.
Can also flash him into the site. He's in a bit of an awkward spot.
Just give Zelsis a smoke to cross so he can actually assist on this retake.
Both enabling each other now. What a paranoia! Good connection! Surely at least good for one. Zelsis though loses out the fight towards Boba and still neural theft. He's second for the half here. Tells all about this move over towards A here for G2.
Bang just needs to live right now. Just delay if he can. Be a nuisance.
They are shot to play off. A great fault line set up there for Zelsis, and Bang's done well. He's played his life. Eventually he's got to give it up, but it's a player advantage here for Sentinels now as a Nightfall comes in for the defender's side. And Zekin may have a timing here. Ooh, that hurts! Getting caught off as he goes around the corner. Valen too sharp from there, and John picks up where he left off. It's on Professor P. And 2 low health targets in between him and around Win. They're stacked up, but he's playing this to perfection! Couldn't ask for much more!
A little scared there for a moment. Zekin going to have to deal with everybody from G2.
Nicely done. Relay ball though, not catching on a jaw because he would have liked. Zelsis too late to catch the cross. This will slow things up for G2, but they always cut noise in this position, Wyatt. They're happy to play a little slower from here. Smokes get him onto the site. John takes away, but shot though through the smoke, and he's very, very low.
All of center getting here though. The breach is backside. Both initiators now. Narrate in tow.
The backstab for Bang could be huge. He coming in through lobby. Jaw's not ready for it, but he's given an opportunity. Bang has his knife out. Nothing he can do in that spot. What a freebie, man.
Trent is in a dink there.
Okay.
They're going to do it.
Here it comes. Valorant has to tuck here as long as he possibly can. Fastlang gets second deep into the site. That's just where he wants to be. And he goes to work. Valorant gets caught out by that aftershock, and Trent's trying to fight for the Stingers. Just hitting. Two in mild disarray towards top mid. This is going to buy time now for the plays to come out through spawn. Okay. I like a little res action. Valorant back, and that normally happens after a Sage res, if I'm honest. Very quickly taken down once more. It's just Jaw. Talk about rounds that you need. As we get sent to 3. Jaw can only really forge out in a couple of different cardinal directions to find 1 versus 1s. There's plenty to hear right now. And I don't think they'll realize he slipped the net. 30 seconds in the round. Jaw has the chance of a lifetime here.
There is just no way he actually hit the lotto with that timing going through the site.
Yeah, he's like Paper Mario, man. Okay, that's one. Now cat's out the bag, and Zek forced those a bit of an issue.
Smoke's being cycled towards Phobos, and need to take their time breaking that wall and leave.
I told you.
Catches bang exposed.
Might be another one here as well. If this is just a straight swing from Zels, he might. One, and there it is. That's Leaf second with that ultimate. It's on John. Valen healthy. Leaf, of course, with the ultimate and a judge to work with. Up comes the Mastermind. It's a 1v2, and Leaf puts in the bed. Say what you like about 9-3 halves. This one has not.
Sight office paranoia from Valen. This is a beautiful setup.
Valen smoked really nicely over towards Elbow just to buy that extra time for the link position. Some sound made though on the slow orb here. Valen ends up getting caught on the site on his own. Not ready for there to be such a bottleneck here in Jonah P's direction. He's going to get worked on down. Finally, a Sentinel's pistol here on the horizon. Unless Leaf has something to say about it.
Zek can expect this. Oh, he does. Beautiful tap. Well done. That dark cover up towards top right mid, so G2 are feeling the pressure of, potential to split towards B from 3 different areas. Not going to be the case. The pressure's on Jaw, and he's dealt with quickly.
Oh, Trans had an opportunity to intervene there, but John's going to walk straight into that.
Spike down B.
Easy pickup for the Moroccan. There it is! Okay, signs of life here from
Sen want to get back into this game fully.
Great prowl, and that gives them that early information, and Sentinels get the sidelines they want now. Jonah's just able to escape behind that slow orb. Still, it's a 2-for-1 exchange favoring the attackers.
Again, Leaf is pushed out all the way through B. Jonah wants to take a peek. That is mental. Zelsis was on such low HP.
There's nothing particularly sneaky about that. I mean, Zelsis is looking at that exact angle. Still loses it out. Sometimes that's the volatility of these rounds. Over the top. Here's Narrate. So it's just Leaf over towards spawn side with pretty limited resources, but 4 in the chamber for, this headhunter.
I'd say it's, feels like it's never just Leaf. Anything is possible with this man. He already won 1v3, but doesn't seem like he'll be getting that one. All victory on their map pick here and take this to Haven. They're grouped up in B main for the hit. There are only 20 seconds left on the clock. Here comes that rolling thunder. Jonah wants to stop things. He's getting in through the smoke.
The slow orb, though, is still a factor. Bang's having a TP pass it on. This gives Jonah enough time. The spray is wayward. It's ham-fisted, but it catches Zekin regardless. Got stall potential's been massive. Jonah here might just take the fight. Yeah, he walks out of the smoke. It's a little bit ugly, I won't lie.
Doesn't have another cage. They don't have a smoke for this right now. Zelsis and John are just isolated in market, but Narrate's in back sight. No! Why does he not get it?
Battle comes to the rescue. A massive fumble there for Narrate. That could cost them dearly. Jonah, though, sharp for it. This time he's given a second lease on life, and he doesn't waste it. Zelsis known and noted with that mark on him. With 10 seconds left, there's nothing for him to do. He'd like to extricate himself, I think, with his gun intact and take another from Valen here, but that's all he's going to be able to do. This is going to see Sen go to a pretty ugly bye in round number 19, folks. Ridiculous.
Brutal way to lose for Sen. Oh, John. Back-to-back first kills. A pressure is absolutely denied.
And I'm sorry, but Sen have to force yet again next round, and it won't be much prettier than this. There's the C's, no one there to catch it. Jaw. I think he's got the scent of blood in his nostrils. Trent tries to find a timing. Ooh, guys, the spacing. That's a bit to be desired. And now neural theft will be active. A res hit. Jonah might have to swing off this. Yeah, he has to. That'll be the round here for G.
And to stay in this game.
He is set up to disrupt, to push both from Link and from Spawn. This is probably the best spot for the breach to be in. Here comes a rolling thunder, but Jaw's already won the fight on the bank. Now it's a timer for Sen. Not just a spike, detonation, but of course that wrap from the backside. Jaw still active now, caught out as he tries to get onto the side. The timing's not there, a little staggered out as Bang sends another one packing. 4 kills to the Guardian. And Sen gasps for air. All the real estate that Sen could ask for, now it's how they develop it.
Spike planted.
Eric gonna get the plant. Not min-maxing orbs. Come on, fellas. It is late in the half.
Staying alive, maybe a little high on the priority list. Well, that is true. You already had that Nightfall built.
All good. G2 that just going to be looking for any amount of damage at this point, but it shouldn't be too relevant. If they do go in, you can see Bang is ready for that paranoia to be sent out.
Yep, that connects. Ends up being a pretty anticlimactic situation that was set up there. Valorant on the backstab timing, Zelsis is able to respond. The Bulldog bark and bite.
You would love to get another kill, maybe a chance at a Rolling Thunder. Super 5-on-5 retake quite early. They've already been rotating over.
But there's no flank pressure for the defenders. Jaw is not in that backstab position at all. So they're going to have to divvy themselves up here between Link and Spawn side and try and make a fight of it. Zekken loses out. Jaw has the backup he needs, and Valorant just stops Zelsis instantly. Bang now definitely starting to feel the pressure, and I would too. Slow orb in the way. It's going to make backup from elbow. Harder to come by. And Jaw finds his third. Not even the Mastermind can stop G2 now. And they've wrapped it up, folks. Top seed, heading into our grand finals. It's going to go a heck of a long way and lead